points in the game.
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Will boot it away to start the game. Coming out with it, it's Adams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. throw, it's Simpson. Quick completion on the out. A 7-yard. It'll be 2nd and 3. Offense lining up quickly. Second down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in, it's Williams. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Alabama pushing the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He'll try to do it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Working the middle. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on him.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Horton. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Next, going for the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. First points of the day are on the board.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Here comes the 2-point try. To the air, it's Simpson. Oh, they're after him. He gets it in there for the 2-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Marion. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Turning it on. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. And the Hurricanes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, looking to pass. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Looking to throw at Simpson. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown time!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Marion. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll try the run. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. The Canes in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face, going for it inside your own 40. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Pulls it and fires to the left. At the 40, there he goes. It's a running room. Touchdown, Canes. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Now improvising. Moving out to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. High the chains now on 2nd and long. The give is to Miller. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
There he goes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Alabama quickly back to the line. They're going to ride this running back.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Caught over the middle. It's Horton. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Tide with the 1st and 10. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, run, more run, and you've seen over the years they've opened it up, the playbook, and they've brought in dudes. They've had some guys that can fly. They've had receivers winning Heisman trophies, like so many game breakers on the outside that make big plays in this offense.
The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Here's a heat. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bama!
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on 3rd down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
The snap sets up to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
He'll bring it out. It's Marion. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pulls it in. It's Bauman. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Power football with the run. Runs through the tackle. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Off the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man to the left. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect. And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks early in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
He'll pull it down and run. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Picked off! What a play by this defense. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Beck. Finds his man, it's Fletcher. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. He tries to take the top off. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami. Buckle up, boys. I think more scores are coming.
Great job through the air for this offense. 2-minute situation, executing at the end of the half to go take the lead and take the momentum into halftime.
Here he comes with the return. Solid return, decent field position as he goes out of bounds at the 30. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. Got the first down. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. Plows through the defense. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime.
I know, right?
Just about set to get this second half underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marion. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 25, exactly where he would have been if he'd taken the knee. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab at the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Oh, he's got enough space. Touchdown, Canes. They take the lead with the 6. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
Coming out with it, it's Adams. I know he thinks he can house every... But sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. The quick out. Across the 25, he's got room. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Makes the catch. It's Miller. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Horton. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He got a step and just dusted the field. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They were lucky to get him out of bounds. What a return as he almost took it for the touchdown.
Man, that's great.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Caught in the backfield, it's Bauman. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. And the Canes want to crank the tempo. Dropping back, it's Beck. Bringing the heat. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
Now the play fake. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got the quick pass. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I like the defense there and their mentality. After getting gashed on the ground, they just turn the page and they generate the pass rush the very next play.
Wants to go up top. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. Jumped on top of the pile. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. The corners are walked up tight. Looking to throw on 3rd. Got it in the middle. It's Horton. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch. It's Williams. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Miller. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Alabama pushing the tempo. They'll go to the air. Touchdown time! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Marion. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the 1st.
Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. And the Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. Finds some fresh air. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
That's caught. It's Daniels. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Miami! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Well, I love the play call late in the 4th quarter now. You're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
And he puts through the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes that Alabama offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air, it's Simpson. Quickly complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
Gets the job done on third down as he gets it out to the 25. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on 2nd down. He's going to run it. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the 4th quarter, 1-possession games, QB drops back and makes these 1st downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Miller with the ball. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Simpson. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete on the right side. He did not get there.
Let's go!
To give up the football, and they might have just seen the
Let's
game
go!
away. Looking for a crease to the left. Turning it on.
Let's go!
I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. The defense will
Let's
take
fucking
the
go.
timeout. 25 seconds left to play.
Good game, brother.
The Hurricanes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
On the move at the 30.
Let's go!
And he crosses the goal line.
Yes, sir. Good game.